Now it's okay, fine, Prabhuji, right? Okay. So, especially the people who are joining from United States, this program is especially for the participants from the United States, and we want you all to experience this comfortably. So, as Praveenji was requesting all of us, I request each one of you to get comfortable so that we can get going. Okay, without wasting much time, let's jump into the PPT for the day, the PowerPoint presentation, what I've got. I'm going to share this in a moment. Yes, okay. Praveenji, I think you are able to see the PowerPoint presentation on my... Yeah. Okay. So warm welcome, especially for the special participants, esteemed participants from the United States of America. And what's happening? How are you? How is the weather? Where are you reporting from? You can come to the chat box. We have enabled the chat box because this program is going to be for the next 45 minutes to 1 hour. So I request all our participants to make sure that you are comfortable, basically. And I know that, and I know that when you participate in a program like this, probably when I'm going to share some information here, you might come across a lot of queries and questions and you want to know more about it. So definitely this is going to be a one-way conversation because of the huge number of people participating in this forum here. We wouldn't be able to encourage the question and answer session. So I request each and every participant who's come for the first time especially to make sure that if you have any questions whenever in between, you make sure that you note it down maybe in your tab or in your notepad, in your mobile phone or on a piece of paper. Please keep it, and each and every question of yours will be addressed because you are the most important part of today's presentation, because this presentation is completely to make sure our new participants at Indus Viva to orient you about the company and the products and the operations and the opportunity which comes along with this. So if you're all okay with this, please give me a thumbs up as a symbol of agreement, as a sign of agreement, so I would be able to go for. Thank you, Nadeem Ansari, for the thumbs up. Noel, Mr. Noel from Dallas, thank you, sir. Very, very happy to have you with us this morning. So I'm going to leave the chat box also open. You don't need to shoot any kind of a question. If you like something, you can definitely applaud or you can give a reaction in the chat box or in the reaction. Okay, so let's jump into today's presentation. Have you ever thought how your future and of your friends would be after the lockdown? So this is the first question to ask each one of us at this juncture, because we are seeing a different world. Pre-COVID, post-COVID is going to be a totally different world, and most of us probably waiting for the post-COVID situation. And today we have understood that wearing the mask and using the hand sanitizers and not shaking hands with our good friends and buddies is going to be the new normal. So that's not a good news though. But then that's how the world is going to be now onwards. So what would be the future? Because due to the COVID-19, the world has come to a different experience of the way we live our life, the communities around the world, the companies around the world, the people and the families around the world. They have started living in a different way. And this has become the new normal. And so what would be the future? Let's jump into it and see the past 6 months, the impact of COVID-19 on each one of us. And let's understand what's the need of the hour and serve more people as leaders. Let's understand this job losses. Job losses has been witnessed, about 47 million people losing their jobs permanently. And I was just listening to some of the speeches of the both the parties in the United States, the Republicans and the Democrats. And I have seen that in both the election campaign, job losses is one of the vital subject which was addressed by many speakers, and even the 20 million more working in jobs that are at high risks of layoff due to the COVID-19. And unemployment rate is expected to hit an all-time high of 32%. And the next 1 year, probably none of us would expect a salary hike, because all of us are praying, probably most of us in the job market, in the job world, we are praying that let the job not be taken away, because that's the means of livelihood for most of the people depending upon jobs, and the living expenditure will continue to increase. That is the other side of the coin. And at the same time, let's understand today's economic condition of most of us is the result of the action we have taken or the action we have failed to take in the past, which clearly indicates that the future of each one of us is going to depend on completely what we are going to take, what we are going to choose today to do during this pandemic. And the best part is many global giants like General Electric, be it Microsoft, HP, Hyatt, Federal Express, Google, etc., were founded in the past. If you open the books of history, you would be able to understand it was during the recession or the Great Depression these Fortune finder kind of companies came into establishment. And today we offer you a business which can be very much operated at the convenience, comfort, and I would use the word more than convenience and comfort. Today, staying home is a kind of security, one of the most secure ways of doing anything. And as a part-timer or a full-timer, you would be able to take this business forward in the coming days. And introducing you a powerful word, Ayurveda, at this juncture. What is Ayurveda? Is one of the ancient form of medicine taken birth here in the eastern part of the world. I think today it's getting more and more popular as the world has woken up to the benefits of yoga. Ayurveda also is kind of widely being accepted around the world because of the modernization of the concept in the form of advanced Ayurveda, which is the need of the hour, as immunity boosting products have been on a surge of about 500% increase on online searches and purchasing on immune boosters has been seen, and various articles have been published about this. And preventive health supplements, especially made as per the advanced Ayurvedic principles, has become the need of the hour. And what is advanced Ayurveda? Advanced Ayurvedic products are the products that are manufactured as per the Ayurvedic principles, and it has its efficacy and claims validated by modern science. And that's advanced Ayurveda to my dear friends who are listening to this word for the first time probably. And talking about the offer today to each one of you, the call today is to extend you to start your own community commerce business with Indus Viva Inc. by being home, and that is very much possible with the convenience of the virtual office in the website of the company. And all you need to produce or furnish is your basic details and your KYC, probably your bank details, so that you can start your business right here, right now. Let me explain to you about the beautiful company which we are talking about right now, that is Indus Viva Health Sciences Private Limited, established in the year 2014 and headquartered at Viva Tower, which is company's own 85. And the US operations of Indus Viva Inc. kickstarted from Williams Tower, Houston, Texas. The annual growth rate of the company in the previous financial year 2019-20 has been witnessed about 148%. The recent updates by the company says the current growth rate of the company is beyond 150%, and the manufacturing plant of the company is certified by GMP, and the friends from the manufacturing segment or the sector know the importance of having this certification as a manufacturing unit. And then moving forward, the research and development laboratory of Indus Viva is approved by the Department of Scientific and Industrial Research, Government of India. And we cultivate medicinal plants because the Ayurvedic formulations require them, and we cultivate the medicinal plants in thousands of acres through contract farming, wherein we extend the possibility of passing on the benefits of this business to the farmers also here in India. And the raw material which is cultivated can be processed at Indus Viva's processing plant, which has a capacity of 165 metric tons per month. That's a short introduction about the company. Let me introduce our amazing product to you. And before that, let's talk about the science behind the product, because we believe in modern science also when we carry the ancient wisdom of India. The research and development of the products are in technical collaboration with Bioactives Japan Corporation, Tokyo, as per the Japanese standard, wherein we can see the ancient wisdom from this great eastern part of the world, India, Ayurveda, coming alive with the modern science. And that's where the new product of Indus Viva is born. And our products are scientifically validated, and the reports are very much available in the company's website. For anybody who's from a science background or somebody who's more keen on knowing the science of the product, please go ahead and visit the company's website and know more on it. The very first product of Indus Viva rolled out in the United States is iVave, and one of the products here back in India, which was similar, the Indian version of this is already a super brand here in India, crossing 50 million USD in sales in total. And this is the first product similarly which we have rolled out for the United States, known as the iVave, which is a frontline immunity booster formulated as per the Ayurvedic principles, which is validated by modern science and technology. And here I take you into the video in which Dr. Balu himself comes over and explains to us the beauty of this particular product. Right? So let me take you through this. In a moment, I'm going to share this video wherein you can listen to Dr. Balu talking about the amazing beauty of this product and the formulation and the science and the benefits of using this amazing product. So let me share the video. Praveenji, please let me know if you can see the video screen.
One answer to your million queries on health. Isn't that what we are all looking forward to? Where we feel safe and doubtless while we consume something that is said to have positive effect on the holistic wellness. iVave is a unique formulation in the wellness paradigm of Indus Viva. I call this unique because this is a formulation which is propelled by traditional Ayurvedic principles validated by modern science and technology. It is 100% natural formulation based on advanced Ayurveda. The human body has inbuilt immune system which works day and night protecting it from disease. But the present day lifestyle has made it difficult for the human body to cope up with the stress, and this is leading to variety of diseases. A good immune system protects you against deadly diseases and can support your brain health, gut health, heart health and liver health also. 19th century was all about infectious diseases, but as we progress along 21st century, it is a life-threatening diseases like cancer, heart diseases, obesity and diabetes which are more prevalent in this world. Sedentary lifestyle otherwise leads to degenerative and dreadful diseases. Ayurveda is a traditional Indian system of medicine which is derived from two Sanskrit words, Ayur and Veda, which literally means science of life. Ayurveda follows the principle of Swasthasya Swasthya Rakshanam, Aturasya Vikara Prashamanam in Sanskrit, which means to protect the health in a healthy person and to prevent the forthcoming disease. The classical text of Ayurveda, namely Charaka Samhita, Sushruta Samhita and Ashtanga Hridayam, dating back to 5000 years, have an armamentarium of medicinal plants and botanicals known for their preventive health as well as managing the debilitating diseases. Ayurveda contains 50 herbal ingredients which are evidence-based and time-tested Ayurvedic formulations as well as antioxidant fruits which have preventive attributes towards degenerative ailments. Interestingly, Ayurveda is also formulated based on the law of similarities, which has been mentioned in the ancient textbooks of Ayurveda. Ayurveda contains 4 traditional composite Ayurvedic formulations, namely Saraswata Churnam, the major ingredient being Centella asiatica, which supports the brain health; Parthadhyarishtam, the major ingredient being Terminalia arjuna, the leaf of which resembles your heart and thus it supports heart health; Bilvadileham, with the major ingredient being Bilva, which is botanically identified as Agel marmelos and it supports your gut health; Panchanimba Churnam, the major ingredient being Neem, botanically identified as Azadirachta indica, which protects your liver health. There are numerous studies on Ayurveda in the laboratory which have given promising results regarding its benefits. Ayurveda improves your immunity. Ayurveda can be safely consumed by people of all age groups and gender from pediatric to geriatric population. It is suggested to consume 30 ml of Ayurveda twice daily, half an hour before your food for beneficial results. Ayurveda can be consumed safely for longer duration without worrying about adverse effects. Consume Ayurveda and rejuvenate yourself in an Ayurvedic way.
And give a thumbs up to Dr. Balu, which would be kind of an acknowledgement for sharing his wisdom on Ayurveda, wherein he's talking about the ancient wisdom coming alive today in the form of Ayurveda. And that's about Ayurveda. And I think any further queries on this product, I would go ahead and suggest you to spend a few minutes with a person who's invited you for the first time here and know more on this particular product. And there is a disclaimer which the company says that this is purely a wellness-based dietary supplement. The product is not intended to prevent, diagnose, treat, or cure any disease. And Indus Viva will not be responsible for or liable for any representation or communication, making claims otherwise. That is, the product can be used for medicinal or diagnostic use. So please do remember, this is what we follow because we always want to go by the law, the law of the land. Right. Moving forward, Ayurveda is already up and rolling across United States. The delivery is started and the courier charges and the transactional charges are waived off for the people in the United States. That's a great thing. And let's talk about the business opportunity which comes along with this product. The first step would be to understand the goodness of the product. I would go ahead and suggest you to be a happy customer first, a consumer of this amazing product and experience the goodness of this product. Use our products and get convinced with its quality. And the second step would be recommend this business or business opportunity to 2 friends through a video call. All that it takes is a simple step of using the product and being a happy consumer and then moving forward and sharing the goodness of the product with 2 of your good friends. And that too can be done with the comfort, convenience and the secure home environment being home. And the third step would be this eventually would take you in the process of building a distribution network through those 2 associates. How this happens in a moment, I'm going to share that with you. So let's talk about the income at Indus Viva. There are 10 different ways in which you can earn at Indus Viva, starting from your retail profit, moving up all the way to the surprise reward programs. Today, since this is an introductory orientation program, I would just walk you through few of them. And the major ones cannot be discussed here. So I'm going to just discuss a bit of it so that you get to know what it is all about. And then later you have all the freedom to know more on this from the good friend who's invited you today. So the profit here begins with the retailing of the product. Whenever you pick up 4 units of iVape, which is, let's say, 946 ml in particular, and the distributor price is $250, and each bottle carries 25 point value. That's what PV stands for. PV represents point value. I would go ahead and use a pen here which will help me to explain this particular subject to you here. So SRP is $300, which means that every time you pick up 100 PV of iWave, you enjoy the retail profit of $50. Okay, so that's the beginning of the business wherein you pick up the product from the company and you retail it to your people, your family, your relatives, your community, anybody, whomever you want across the United States. And it can be also shipped. Let's say you stay in Texas and you want to send this to some other state in the United States. It's very much possible. We have the UPSC logistic partner helping us to reach the product timely across the United States. And those who are very good in retailing the product and want to take this up by spending more time every day into this and generating additional dollars in the free time or in a part-time basis, the highest retailer of the country, United States, would be rewarded $1,000. And this retailing top retailers bonus is calculated on a calendar month. Month on month, the best performance would be rewarded. The first prize, the topper of the country, would earn $1,000, and the second prize is $500. Anybody and everybody. And let me remind you, this is apart from the retail profit of $50 what is paid to you when you retail 4 units of iWave. That's 100 PV, and this is beyond that. Somebody who's going to be retailing faster and further to their communities and their families. And the first prize is $1,000, second prize is $500, and the third prize is divided into 3 categories. Namely, the consolation prize begins with somebody completing 300, 1,000 PV. When I say 1,000 PV, it's very simple. 4 units of iWave is 100 PV. So 1,000 PV means 40 units of iWave. If someone is able to retail in a month, beginning from the first day of the month, that's the first, and within 30 or 31st, whatever is the last day of the month, and $300 would be a worth of products free for a minimum retailing of 1,000 PV in a month shall be paid as the first category under the consolation prize, and the second category is $150 worth product free for someone who's completing 600 PV, that's 24 units, and somebody would also be paid $75 worth of product free for a minimum retailing of 300 PV, that's about 12 units. Okay, so that's the top retailer bonus, additional way of earning at IndusViva. And the third one would be your dual team bonus. The third way of earning at IndusViva is by building a distribution network, because you can enroll or sponsor anybody and everybody absolutely free at IndusViva. All that you need to do is go to the website and add them under your organization and continue to support them. So you can see here 200 PV is mentioned on the right, which means that when you sponsor Mr. A on your right zone, you have got basically 2 zones, because this is called as the dual team bonus, and you are free to open 2 zones, one on your right and one on your left, and gradually start supporting them and explore the possibilities of taking this forward. Let's assume you have sponsored Mr. A, and Mr. A places an order for 200 PV. That's 8 units of iWave. You shall be paid $20 as a business opening bonus at this juncture. And on the left also similarly, you would be paid $20 when someone places the first order of 200 PV. That's 8 units of iWave. And this is how you kickstart the journey of being an entrepreneur by sharing the goodness of the product and the goodness of the business opportunity with your good friends and relatives and anybody and everybody. And here, this continues to grow as you continue to utilize the resources available for developing your business here. Let's go forward. And when you can complete your sponsoring on your right and on your left, you also attain a rank called as star. And if you can complete this within 1+1 week, you are eligible to earn an additional income of $20 for completing your let's say a star reward 1, and when you help your good friend Mr. A and B also to further move on and achieve the rank of star, you will be paid the star reward 2, they will be paid star reward 1, and that's a win-win situation where you earn an additional income of $40. That's a total of $60 can be earned at this juncture as star reward 1 and star reward 2. Moving further, gradually your organization shall continue to grow, because at this juncture you have started your business on the right zone and on the left zone. What happens here is, my dear friends, you continue to support utilizing the resources which is available, basically the vibrant Viva education system, which nurtures each and every person coming into the business to start their entrepreneurial journey. Gradually, week after week, day after day, the sponsor, the Vibrant Viva education system, the company together as a three-dimensional support is always extended to each and every distributor to continue to build their dreams with Indus Viva and continue to grow. Let's assume you have, in a particular week, the DRT bonus is calculated on a weekly basis, wherein Friday midnight is considered to be the cutoff every week. So every Friday midnight, once the cutoff happens, the software automatically picks up the GV from both your organizations. As I just mentioned to you few minutes ago, you have opened your right organization and your left organization, and the volumes, whatever is generated from these organizations, are picked up on a Friday midnight cutoff by the software. The group volume on the right here in this example is 600 GV, and the group volume on the left being 600 GV. You shall be paid $120. That is 100 GV on your left and 100 GV on your right entitles you to earn $20. And going further, as you gradually continue to support and expand your network and support more and more number of people, and you begin to lead, the word is, when you begin to lead, your organization continues to thrive and grow further. And let's say 2 months down the line or 3 months down the line, you have in a particular week 1000 GV on your left and 1000 GV on your right. You will be paid $200 in that particular week. And as you continue to support and expand the resources to your organizations on either sides, let's assume in a particular week you have a volume of 2000 GV and 2000 GV, you shall be paid $400 in that particular week. And here comes a question to anybody and everybody who is watching this very closely. Somebody who's listening very closely would definitely pop up a question at this juncture, and as an exception, I'm going to answer that question here in between. I promised I'm not going to answer any question. But then this question happens. Let's say every time I present this plan on a one-on-one basis, it's been a regular question which comes up. Somebody says, okay, Mr. Prem, I'm happy about the arithmetic progression, but is it necessary that the volumes on both the side balance? Is it necessary that it has to be compulsory that it goes on a balanced manner? And the answer is absolutely no. You cannot balance the volume, because both the organizations continue to thrive based upon the people on either sides of your organization, and the volume would definitely not match it up. Sometimes, rarely it happens that your volumes are matching. Otherwise, sometimes the right side is more or sometimes the left side is more. What happens when something happens like that is the company continues to, pick the lesser side of both the sides. Let's say in this example, you have 2000 GV on your left and 2200 GV on your right. And in this juncture, the company software, when the cutoff happens, it picks up the least of the two. So here 2000 being the least from the left is picked, and 2000 is also picked from the right, and you are paid $400, and the excess 200 GV is carried forward to the next week. As simple as when you operate a bank account, you have, let's say, $500, and when you withdraw $300, the $200 remains. Similarly here, the extra volume, which is unmatched, is carried forward to the next week. In this example, you can see we have 2,500 coming from the left, and on the right we have 2,000 GV, and the previous week's carried forward of 200 GV gets added up, and you get paid for 2,200 GV from both the sides. That's $440, and the excess of 300 GV is very well carried forward to the next week, wherein you have 3,000 GV generated and 300 gets added up, and on the right side you have 4,000 GV, assuming this is the situation in a particular week. So 3,300 from both the sides are picked up, and you are paid $660, and the excess volume of 700 GV continues to be carried forward to the consecutive weeks. Depending upon your rank, the imbalanced volume shall be carried forward, and the weekly earning potential here happens to be 25,000 GV on both the sides. Let's assume in a particular week you have 25,000 GV on your left and 25,000 GV on your right, which can happen not immediately but definitely if you are ready to lead your organization towards that particular level. Because from the past 6.5 years, I have been seeing this happen. Whatever you are seeing on the screen is no more a theory for me. This is a daily affair for me, because I can see in my organization virtually thousands and thousands of people have started their journey as independent entrepreneurs, and the volumes continue to thrive, and the weekly maximum earning potential here happens to be $5,000, and that becomes the dual team capping, which means that out of the many ways of earning at Indus Viva, dual team bonus is one of those ways which has got a capping of $5,000. It does not limit the entire compensation plan to limit at $5,000 earning per week. This is just the dual team bonus, and after this you can continue to explore the other possibilities of earning at Indus Viva in different ways, right? So let's also understand the imperative monthly personal turnover advantage of the dual team bonus before I wind up today's presentation. What's the imperative personal monthly turnover advantage here? That's at Indus Viva, to earn continuously, you need to stay active in the business, which means that every 4 months your ID shall become inactive, and you need to maintain a monthly personal turnover of 4 units of IWAY. That is a 100 PV personal turnover business needs to be generated from your business center. That's your virtual office. And the advantage of that is that even without the expansion of your network, you shall continue to thrive, you shall continue to earn, and you can even go ahead and further continue to earn even $5,000 weekly under the dual team bonus as a capping limit. Because when you have an organization of 200 people on your left and 250 people on your right, you have the possibility of earning this $5,000 per week. And that's how we come to the dual team bonus personal turnover feature at Indus Viva. And moving further, so far there are about 52. I would say the number is again gone up. It's not 52. 53 people have utilized this opportunity across the globe and have earned beyond $200,000 USD as their gross aggregate earning from Indus Viva through this amazing opportunity. And the numbers are going up week after week. Probably in the last week itself, we had 3 of them getting added up to the club of people who have earned beyond $200,000. At Indus Viva, we call them as executive diamonds, those who have crossed an aggregate income of $200,000. And the best part here is, my dear friends, out of these 53 people, people are from various backgrounds. We have a single mom, we have somebody who was just a very simple, in India we call a panwala, we have somebody who's been a student, we have someone who's come from the medical background, we have an amazing couple who have been from an ordinary simple background. So people from various walks of life at Indus Viva have taken up this platform to convert their dreams into reality, being a true leader. So all that it takes for you to become successful in this opportunity is to take up the leadership of taking up this business and leading your organization all the way to success. And finally, I would thank each and every one of you for being there to this particular presentation right now to understand the beauty of this opportunity and the strength and the depth of this opportunity. So I would suggest each one of you to go ahead and spend few minutes after this presentation. Probably now I'm going to call upon Mr. Praveen once again on the spotlight to introduce few amazing people in the United States who have started their journey with Indus Viva and have started leading their organization to success. And today we have even the testimonials which you can listen from amazing people who have started getting the goodness of this product. So after this presentation, spend a few more minutes with this good friend who's invited you, learn more about the business, and if you have any queries, definitely do get back to the person who connected you to this presentation. And now over to Mr. Praveen, the amazing host who's been leading this show very wonderfully. So thank you, Praveen ji, for this opportunity. Hope my presentation adds value to give more clarity about this opportunity. And now, please go ahead and present the testimonials. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Yes, absolutely, Prem sir. Thank you so much for your wonderful presentation with an amazing opportunity which we all need, which we all deserve in today's condition. Thank you so much. I request all my friends to give him a very big round. And first of all, I would like to invite our Noel sir, who has been a very happy, very satisfied, and a very positive friend here. I just want to invite him on spotlight. Mr. Noel sir, welcome. Very good evening.
Thank you, Praveen ji, and thank you, Mr. Kumar. Thank you, sir. Okay. I'm 67 years young, and 2 years ago I had a stent put in my heart because I come from a generation. My father had a quadruple bypass surgery, so did my brother. Had 3 quadruple bypass surgeries and another brother as well. And as such, after 2 years, I had to have a stent put in. But thanks to this product, which I've been taking almost about 6 weeks, I've got my memory back, which is wonderful. But more than that, my chest pain has completely disappeared. And for the first time in 10 years, last week I was able to even run. And I used to be a person who used to sleep about 20 hours and be awake for about 4 hours because of the medication that I was taking. And now I don't take any of the medication because I don't feel it necessary. And I've checked with the doctors, and they're surprised as to how this is happening. And it's simple. The product works. And we are delighted that the 200 people over here are giving me this opportunity to share with you. Thank you, everyone.
Wonderful. That was amazing sharing. Thank you, Mr. Noel. Thank you very much. Dear friends, just as you heard about Noel sir's sharing, the same way you're going to witness one more wonderful testimony from the doctor herself. I would like to invite Dr. Gigi Sally, all the way from Dallas, to share about her experience about this wonderful product. Welcome, Dr. Gigi. Welcome. Please go ahead.
All right. Good morning, India. Good evening, Dallas, US. Dallas. Okay. Yes. As Premji said, I live in Dallas. and I'm a practicing nurse, doctoral prepared nurse. And I was introduced to this Indus Weaver by Mr. Anil Kumar KS, who's the distributor, who's a Star 500 distributor, and he told me about this, and because he told me about this mainly because I have this health condition, and also he was saying that he's doing a business that started in US newly, and I was curious, and that's how our conversation went into, and then by noticing my cough, because each time when we talk, I could not complete a sentence. Each time I talk, I have to cough for again another 5 minutes, right? So it was so hard to continue the conversation. That's how this topic brought into me, and I said, no, I'm taking enough medications because I have diabetes, I have bronchial, I have a lot of issues like acid reflux and bronchitis, chronic bronchitis and chronic emphysema, you name it, all kinds of medical diagnoses related to pulmonary that I needed multiple breathing treatments. And I was taking a lot of diabetic medications, cardiac medications. I had open heart surgeries done. So, health-wise, I'm a mess. I'm living with like a cup full of medicine. That's what I was living my life with. But I refuse to stay in bed because I value the quality of life. Quality of life is everything for me, because if I cannot do what I do, then there's no point in being alive. That's the policy that I have, because I'm involved in many things. So I was like, I don't want to add another medicine to me. I already have tons of things. And he's like, it's not a medicine. Finally, I kind of looked into it, different things, and tried to find a reason medically, because he's not a medical professional. So I thought I can easily knock him down by saying reasons, pull up medical points, and just nicely closes that door. So I tried to be professional and got into different researches, I went into key ingredients, try to get all these things and try to look into interactions and kind of ready to give a professional speech to him. That way I don't have to open that chapter back again. Guess what I did? I tried for 4 months to find out a fault, but I could not. And during this time, when I was trying to find fault, he connected me to Binoj Balakrishnan, who's a Sapphire executive. He was so professional. He gave me tools to fight. So I looked into things because he connected me to Mr. Imajula Sharif, which is who's our vice president, and so we connected to him, and he even helped me to get all those data, a lot of data to look into it. I could not find any faults, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, let me join. And I joined and bought the things. Guess what? Within 1.5 bottles, I stopped all my medications. My symptoms are gone, and I'm like, why should I take the medicine? And I was, of course, when I say this, those who are out there who's not medical field, I'm telling you, don't do it just because I do it. I did it because of the knowledge behind me and the professional background I have, and I can jump back on the medicine right away. I could get back, and I know the early symptoms before it occurred to me. I can manipulate. That's the only reason I did it. So nobody, please don't follow my direction just in this way. You follow your doctor's direction as is. This is a dietary supplement. I'm not recommending you to do what I do, right? I did it because I have the tools with me enough to play. It's not like outside anybody else did it. So I had machine connected to me for my glucose, so I can see minute to minute, second to second glucose of mine, blood glucose of mine, and that's why I was able to stop all my medications. Breathing treatment, I stopped everything, single pillow. I'm talking to you, you are my witness. I did not cough at all. Right, so I literally stopped every single medicine except my insulin. Insulin I'm taking only twice a day. That is, I was taking more than 4 times a day plus long-acting twice, so almost 6 times. With my doctor consultation now, officially the doctor told me to make it to twice by seeing the amazing results, because it was 10.7 before I started this iCoffee, and it became 7.1 after right now. So the doctor officially told me to do twice a day, which I was already doing after after a pack of eye coffee. I mean, after a box of eye coffee. I didn't even finish one box. Before that, I started doing that because it was giving me results. And so this was amazing, and I was satisfied with the product, and I got onto it, and I'm running with the business. Just like you see it, drink it, feel it, share it. And I'm in the sharing it mode, right? So it's a wonderful team. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, Prem sir and Praveen ji. And
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your wonderful sharing. Thank you so much. And moving ahead, we have actually few video testimonies here. Since they were not able to attend this program, we are going to play a few videos. Just watch it ahead. I think, yes. Is it ready, sir? Yeah. Okay.
Hello, my friends. My name is Pramita Daha, and I live in California. Today, I like to share my feelings about this amazing product called iVet. It's been more than 3 months I have started consuming iVet and experienced its benefits. Before iVet, my energy level was low, and I feel weakness from time to time with frequent hunger, and my sleeping pattern was messed up. iVet has made me feel more energized. My hunger is also in control, and I don't wake up frequently at night while sleeping. So I like to tell you all, you can use iVet and stay healthy and strong. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Wonderful. She is Miss Pramita Das from California. Okay, who's very, very happy and satisfied customer about iWay. Okay, moving ahead, last but not the least, we have one gentleman who's from the US, basically from Nepal, but who's settled in US. I just want to invite that person, Mr. Tika Podalji. Please, I have unmuted you and put you on spotlight. Please go ahead. Please share your experience, sir.
Okay, good morning in India and good evening in US. Good morning in Nepal too. I'm Tika Porel from Colorado. I have been using iBed about 3 months now, and I got some hemorrhoid problems and sleeping habits problem and gastrology. And when I start this product, after a month, I feel it. My hemorrhoids gone so much. Now about 90% gone. So that I'm very happy. Thank you for this product, who made it, who invented it, who started. And first of all, I want to thank Mr. Sampande, who introduced this product to me. And secondly, I want to thank Mr. Sharifji, who helped me to engage in this business. And I drink it and I felt nice, and I started to share now, and I have a small group now. I am trying to go ahead, and hopefully we'll get soon there. And thank you very much calling me Praveenji and Mr. Prem Kumarji. Thank you very much. Have a great night in the US and have a great day in Nepal and India. Thank you.
Yes, of course, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dikaji. Thank you very much. And moving ahead, finally, we have directly going to invite that great gentleman who is a very, very successful businessman in Indus Viva, and who is a Black Diamond ambassador in Indus Viva and a DSC member too. Okay, I'm just inviting Mr. Rudresh Satyendraji all the way from Assam, Guwahati. Welcome, Rudresh.
Thank you very much for your warm welcome, Praveenji. Friends, my name is Rudresh. I am from Bangalore, but I settled in Assam right now. And exactly 14 years back, I saw this opportunity. I was working as an assistant scientist, and I was very much happy with my salary and all, but I was not happy with my hierarchical system. You know that. I was like a frustrated corporate guy. And in that time, I saw this opportunity, what you people have seen here. But I rejected like anything because, we educated people always won't accept things as easily. I also did the same thing. But whoever brought me in this business, he was my cab driver, and he just told that, Rudresh, you consume our product. And it's a beautiful acai berry products. You consume our products. Definitely, then if you feel good, then we'll think about the business. Then that time I had some piles problem. Then I started consuming acai berry products, and within 3 to 4 days, whatever the blood is coming through motion, it got stopped, and I got a confidence. Then I used around 4 months, and my piles was cured actually. And then I got very confident in this product, and I started building the business. Now I completed 6.5 years in the industry, and I could able to earn 3 crore 75 lakh. This you can see my Mercedes along with my mentor, and I'm very thankful to my mentor Premji. And whatever I am because of my mentor only, and now I am leading a celebrity life. And I can say I just emphasize one thing for newcomers is that I don't know whether you are going to do this business or what. But as a scientific background, I can say please use our product, because we are giving our Indian heritage. Advanced Ayurveda means that is our culture, that is our heritage. So try to use the product. If you find any sense in our product, then you can think about building the business. And you know that the US market is is huge and is empty now, and you can tap like anything. So each one of you, I am just welcoming in this Viva family. Thank you very much. And over to Pravinji.
Thank you, Rudra sir. Thank you very much for your wonderful, valuable words. Thank you very much. And finally, it's a time to wind up our session actually. And before that, I would like to tell about myself. I couldn't introduce myself in the beginning. I am Praveen, and basically from Bangalore, the Silicon Valley of India, and started this business a few years back. And I'm very, very thankful to the great gentleman who gave me this opportunity, because today, because of him, I'm here. I'm here in this wonderful, great opportunity business. And let me tell you who was that great gentleman who gave me this opportunity. He's one and only Mr. Prem Kumar, the Black Diamond Ambassador and the DSC member, who just presented this wonderful opportunity for you in front of you. And I'm very, very lucky to be in his organization, because today I have completed, I have already in a Safari executive rank, and very soon going to be an executive diamond in this industry of a business, and crossed almost about 75 lakh rupees income in this industry. Because when I was working in some corporate, I was just earning about 15 to 20,000 rupees salary. And today, with his help, I could roam across the world and drive my own car, and of course earn lakhs together on weekly basis. So that way, I'm very, very thankful to him. And finally, dear friends, I welcome all of you to this wellness industry. This is our wellness business. And before we wind up this session, I would like to invite again Mr. Prem Kumar to come and give some more tips to all of us, right? Okay, let me welcome Mr. Prem sir. I'm just going to put him on the spotlight again. Prem sir, again, welcome to you.
Okay, namaste once again, everybody. Those who joined us this morning in this call, especially, thank you very much for showing up, because you are very, very important to us, and your time is valuable also, and you have spent your valuable time with us trying to explore the possibility of Indus Viva. This is a world of possibility. That's what we call at Indus Viva, an opportunity just like a seed, which is which can be transformed into a forest. So that's the analogy I would like to share here. And each one of you, wherever you are, take care of yourselves. Use the products of Indus Viva and take the goodness of this ancient wisdom from India to your homes, your beloved ones, and give them and share with them the goodness of this product, so that they also feel relieved from whatever ailments they have been going through, and also make sure that they are protected by giving this wellness product, so that they can avoid getting into any kind of health challenges in the coming days. And this is what the message is. And thank you very much for showing up, each one of you. Stay safe wherever you are. Take care of yourselves and your family. And let's travel together in this amazing world of Indus Viva together as brothers and sisters, and continue the journey of helping more and more families by providing the world-class products of Indus Viva based on advanced Ayurveda, and also in a small way, whatever way we can, let's try, or let's probably take this opportunity as a kind of a protection to all those families, those who have kind of probably been hit due to the COVID-19, and their businesses might be affected, their job might be lost, whatever the situation is, in any which ways which we can support any other fellow human being, that would be the greatest service what we can do, and also carry this business opportunity forward to more and more number of people. So thank you very much. Namaste. This is Prem Kumar, Black Diamond Ambassador, signing off from India.